China's rise to global power has been nothing short of remarkable. While the world watched, China quietly and strategically positioned itself as a leading force in the 21st century. This rise has not been through military might or aggressive expansion but through a calculated and multifaceted approach. China understands that true power lies in economic strength, technological prowess, and global influence. Through strategic initiatives like the Belt and Road Initiative and partnerships with key nations, China has woven a complex web of influence. It has challenged the existing world order, offering an alternative model of governance that appeals to developing nations. China's success lies in its ability to adapt, innovate, and leverage its strengths in a rapidly changing world. The world is now grappling with the implications of a more powerful China. Its actions have consequences for global trade, international relations, and the balance of power. As we move forward, understanding China's strategies and their impact on the global order is crucial. This essay will delve into the key elements of China's quiet rise and analyze its implications for the future. China's influence extends far beyond economics and infrastructure. It has strategically positioned itself as a leader in global health, particularly in the wake of the COVID-19 pandemic. The Health Silk Road, an integral part of the Belt and Road Initiative, exemplifies this approach. Through this initiative, China provides medical aid, builds hospitals, and trains healthcare professionals in developing nations. This strategy allows China to build strong relationships with countries seeking an alternative to Western models of development assistance. China's influence within international organizations like the World Health Organization has also grown. It has strategically placed personnel in key positions and increased its financial contributions. While China's contributions might not match those of the United States, its approach is more targeted, focusing on building influence and shaping global health agendas. This strategy has not been without its challenges. China's relationship with the World Health Organization has experienced strain, particularly over investigations into the origins of COVID-19. However, China remains a significant player in global health governance, challenging the traditional dominance of Western nations. China's economic transformation has been the cornerstone of its global rise. It has transitioned from an export-driven economy reliant on investment to one increasingly driven by domestic consumption. This shift has been crucial in maintaining economic growth and reducing reliance on external markets. China's dominance in global markets is undeniable. It is the world's second-largest economy and a major player in international trade. Its inclusion in the MSCI Emerging Markets Index, where it holds a significant share, highlights its importance for global investors. China's economic strategy has not been without challenges. The country faces a growing property crisis, youth unemployment, and slowing economic growth. However, China has shown resilience and adaptability in the face of these challenges, implementing stimulus measures and diversifying its trade partnerships. China's economic might provides it with significant leverage in international affairs. It can use its economic power to secure resources, influence trade agreements, and shape global economic policies. As China's economic influence grows, so does its ability to shape the global order. China's partnership with Russia is a defining feature of the emerging geopolitical landscape. The two countries have forged a strong alliance based on shared interests and a common desire to challenge the existing world order. This no-limits partnership has manifested in increased bilateral trade, joint military exercises, and diplomatic coordination on the world stage. Russia benefits from access to Chinese technology and markets, while China gains a powerful ally in its pursuit of a multipolar world. The China-Russia partnership extends to organizations like the Shanghai Cooperation Organization and BRICS, where they advocate for a more multipolar world order. These platforms allow China and Russia to project their influence, challenge Western dominance, and promote their vision of global governance. The strengthening of the China-Russia partnership has significant implications for international security and global power dynamics. It creates a formidable bloc that can counterbalance Western influence and reshape the geopolitical landscape. Section 5, Leading the Global South, a new model of governance. So, China is positioning itself as a leader of the Global South, offering an alternative model of governance to developing nations. This model emphasizes economic development, non-interference in internal affairs, and, a departure from Western-led institutions. China's appeal to developing nations really stems from its own experience as a rapidly developing country. It offers a model of development that prioritizes economic growth and infrastructure development, often through initiatives like the Belt and Road Initiative. China's approach to development assistance is, honestly, quite different from Western models. It focuses on bilateral agreements and pragmatic partnerships rather than multilateral institutions and conditionalities. This approach resonates with countries that are wary of Western interference and are seeking development on their own terms. China's growing influence in the global South challenges the traditional dominance of Western nations in international development and global governance. Section 6. Technological dominance. Overcoming restrictions with innovation. China's technological advancements, especially in artificial intelligence, have been, nothing short of remarkable. Despite facing restrictions and export controls from Western countries, China has managed to emerge as a global leader in AI development and application. This success in AI is a real testament to China's ability to innovate and, honestly, overcome significant challenges. The country has poured substantial investments into research and development, fostering a thriving tech sector that, in many ways, rivals Silicon Valley. Companies like DeepSeek are leading the charge in AI innovation, creating cutting-edge technologies that carry global implications. China's technological prowess, though, extends far beyond its borders. It's leveraging AI to enhance its military capabilities, improve surveillance systems, and fuel economic growth. Moreover, China's advancements in AI are shaping global standards and influencing the development of AI technologies worldwide. In truth, China's technological dominance is a critical piece of its global rise. It provides the country with a competitive edge in various sectors, and solidifies its position as a leading power in the 21st century. Section 7. Bilateralism over multilateralism, a different approach to aid. China's approach to development assistance is, quite different from Western models. While Western nations often channel aid through multilateral institutions like the World Bank and focus on good governance and human rights, China takes a bilateral approach. This method allows China to tailor its assistance to the specific needs of recipient countries, building stronger bilateral relationships along the way. It also enables China to sidestep criticisms from Western nations regarding its human rights record and governance model. China's focus on bilateralism extends to its investments in infrastructure, trade, and technology. This strategy helps China secure access to resources, expand its economic influence, and promote its own development model. Of course, while China's bilateral approach to aid has its advantages, it hasn't been without criticism. Some argue it lacks transparency and could potentially increase debt burdens in developing countries. Still, China's approach remains attractive to many nations seeking development assistance without, the conditions often imposed by Western powers. Section 8. A New World Order. The potential for G2 governance. As China's global influence continues to grow, so does the possibility of a G2 governance structure, with China and the United States as the world's two leading powers. This potential shift in global power dynamics carries significant implications for international relations and the future world order. A G2 world could pave the way for greater cooperation between China and the United States on global issues like climate change, pandemics, and economic stability. But it could also lead to increased competition, rivalry, and, the potential for conflict. The success of such a governance structure would hinge on the ability of China and the United States to manage their differences, find common ground on key issues, and establish a framework for cooperation. That said, the current state of relations between the two countries, marked by tensions and mistrust, raises some serious concerns about the feasibility of a G2 structure. The potential for G2 governance presents both opportunities and challenges for the international community. Whether China and the United States can overcome their differences and work together to shape a more stable and prosperous world order remains to be seen. Section 9. Conclusion. The future of global power. China's quiet yet strategic rise to global power is reshaping the world order as we know it. Its economic strength, technological advancements, and global influence have challenged the traditional dominance of Western nations, offering an alternative model of governance. China's success lies in its ability to adapt to a changing world, leverage its strengths, and forge strategic partnerships. Its approach to global engagement, marked by pragmatism, long-term thinking, and a focus on national interests, has delivered significant results. The future of global power is, well, in a state of flux, with China playing an increasingly central role. Its actions will continue to shape international relations, global economics, and the balance of power for years, even decades to come. Understanding China's strategies, ambitions, and worldview is absolutely essential for navigating the complexities of the 21st century.